The 1970s was a difficult decade for the United States. It followed the exciting changes of the 1960s, which led many Americans to hope for a time of peace and progress. Instead, they were faced with challenges that shaped the future of the United States. The effects of the Vietnam War were still being felt, and the civil rights movement continued as African Americans and other groups fought for justice and equality. The difficulties that America faced during the 1970s can be characterized by the increase in social problems, the Watergate scandal, and the oil crisis. From a social perspective, the 1970s brought an increase in racial, social, and cultural problems. In the mid 1970s, white Americans began protesting the use of busing as a method to integrate public schools. This led to many urban riots where there were physical confrontations between white police officers and African Americans who wanted to see an increase in their civil rights. In addition, the 1970s saw an increase in African American culture being incorporated in music, styles of dress, and in film. While some embraced this, others were not happy about this and used various social platforms, such as music and film, to express their displeasure with this. Furthermore, African Americans were becoming increasingly frustrated with the poverty that faced in the 70s. Television ads portrayed all the things that were available, but they had the way of getting them, leading to increased crime by African Americans to obtain items that were not within their reach. The 1970s was a difficult decade for America economically as well. A major reason for this was the 1973 oil crisis. In October 1973, Arab members of the OPEC placed an oil embargo on the United States as punishment for its support of Israel. This caused the price of oil to quadruple overnight. This resulted in gas stations running out of fuel, drivers waiting in long lines, and people were scared that the country would run out of oil. A man even died after storing gasoline dangerously in his car. This oil shock caused inflation and slowed down the economy. The embargo ended in 1974, but the economic struggles continued throughout the decade. This crisis made it known how dependent America was on foreign oil and led to uncertainty and frustration of American citizens. It revealed how small countries could still hurt the United States. Politically, the Watergate scandal played a major role in the struggles of the 1970s. In 1972, 5 men were caught breaking into the headquarters of the Watergate complex. It was later revealed that they were connected to President Nixon's re-election campaign. There is no direct evidence that Nixon ordered the break-in, but his administration tried to block the FBI investigation, paid hush money, and misused government power against political enemies. Nixon won the re-election, but journalists like Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein continued to review and write more about the details that connected the crime to the White House. The House Judiciary Committee approved a bill to impeach him, but Nixon resigned before they could vote on it. He became the first and only president to resign from office. The Watergate scandal caused a huge loss in faith in political leaders and led to Americans being skeptical toward the presidency and government officials. The scandal would change how Americans viewed the presidency, along with revealing how easily presidents can abuse power at such a high level of government.